Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Happy New Year. I know I told you yesterday on New Year's Eve that I was done with Vlogmas. Yet here I am, right? So it's a habit. It really is a habit. But Happy New Year. I'm on my first layover in New Orleans after my first leg, my first flight of the year. And I'm settling in to play some Starfield on my laptop. And in the background, I have Fly with a Guy playing. He's one of the handful of YouTubers that I really pay attention to and that I watch, especially flight attendants. Him, Deanne Ford, Court to Fly. There's a few of them that I really enjoy watching. But I was watching his video, which is a recap of his flying last year. Now, he had some big changes in his life in terms of flying, but he has a very, very different way of flying. He flies internationally, and he sees a lot of really fun places. And he's always so colorful, and he's just really a great character. So if you haven't watched him, go check his channel out. I think he's a lot of fun. Fly with a Guy. He journals a lot. Now, he's very busy. He has a bunch of side hustles with, he does online tutoring, which just sounds beyond me. But he uses a journal, I think, to keep his life in track. And my life is kind of a ball of chaos. But I was inspired by him to buy a journal. I'm hoping that I use it, honestly. But his video today was about it was a recap of his flying last year, and I thought, well, that would be nice. I didn't pay attention because I don't journal. And then I remembered Flight Crew View, which is an app that a lot of us use, gave us a little rundown of our flying from last year. But they sent it to us the middle of December, so I'm not quite sure how accurate the numbers are, but it's pretty close, I'm sure, to reality. What I do hope to do with this journal this year, is to kind of keep a better track of what I flew, where I flew, what happened, and that kind of thing. So maybe next year's recap will be a little more accurate. But let's talk about where I flew, how much I flew, what was my most common layover, and blah, blah, blah. Let's talk. So I flew, again, it feels a little off, but 310 flights. So I flew 310 times last year. 842 hours, which feels correct. And I'm assuming that's block hours, which is not, all of our hours that we're paid for, but 842 hours, 317,920 miles. That's a lot. That's back and forth across the country like 10 times. Let's see. Longest flight was 2,605 miles. That was from LA to Boston. The shortest flight was Fort Lauderdale to Tampa. I wrote these things on a coaster because I'm a professional. So shortest was 196 miles. I flew into 46 different airports, 92 layovers in 28 cities at 38 different hotels. My most common layover was Tampa at 9 times last year. I really don't remember staying at Tampa that often, but the app doesn't lie. So 9 times in Tampa. I thought this number was really interesting, and it has to be different than it has to be it's wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. It can't be right. The app says 9.6% of my year was spent on a plane. Now, I think that's wrong. I think the percentage should be higher. I think they're saying that the number of hours that I blocked would be 9. I don't know, but it feels like a larger percentage of my life is spent on an airplane. That larger than 9.6%, because I'm in the plane a lot. So that's what they told me. 6 months. It would take me 6 months to drive at 70 miles an hour to equal the distance that I've flown this year. It would be 12 times around the world, and it would be to the moon and beyond. I'm not sure how far beyond. But those were my numbers for last year. It was a good year for flying. I really think after COVID, the job was just so darn simple after COVID. During COVID, it was a lot. But this is a planner those are my numbers. Those are my numbers. This is a planner I picked up at the Museum of Modern Art in San Francisco just a few days ago. And I grabbed it, well, because, you know, it's got those rainbow colors because everything has to be gay all day. But I just liked the way that it was organized. It doesn't have a lot of little bits and pieces and bits and bobs. You've got the day of the week here, notes on the side, and then in the back it's got a whole section here for each day of the year. So my goal is to write down each leg that I fly, maybe some of the information. I want to kind of keep track of how often I get extra security randomed at KCM. So just to get a good idea of how often I really get randomed. It feels like I'm randomed all the time. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping. This was originally $49.50. It was half off because, you know, it's the new year. But blah, blah, blah. There you go. Just in case you're curious about how much I fly. I will do a paycheck video sometime soon after I get my numbers all together. And maybe after I receive my W-2, I'll go over my pay for this year like I usually do. All right, so I will see you guys later. Have a great day and fly safe. All right, Happy New Year. Bye.